rescue me. I've disobeyed and I admit I'm chained to you. When I'm spread on the bed, you remain delicious fruit. Hey, I'm so chained to you. Someone tell me what to do. Hey, I'm so chained to you. Someone tell me what to do. Why have I been punished? I've been banished from the sky. Clinging to his mighty chest, burying my face and cry about him. Just to sleep next to you, a force I can't deny. When I'm spread on the bed, you remain the luscious fruit. Hey, I'm so chained to you. Someone tell me what to do. Hey, I'm so chained to you. Someone tell me what to do.
Used to be one of the rotten ones, and I left you for that. Used to be one of the rotten ones, and I left you for that. Used to be one of the rotten ones, and I left you for that. Now you're all gone, got your makeup on, and you're not coming back. Can't you come back? Flashing your teeth, smiling, flash, talking trash under your bra. Bleaching your teeth, smiling, flash, talking trash under your bra. Bleaching your teeth, smiling, flash, talking trash under your bra. Bleaching your teeth, smiling, flash, talking trash under your window.
for my song. I ain't got no video for my song. I ain't got no VCR or television in my car, but I got my radio on. I hear the picture, I see the song, yeah. I'm talking about radio. Close your eyes, watch the show. It can be anything you want it to be, but honey, you gotta listen to see. I ain't got no video for my song, no. You got to use your imagination. I ain't got no video for my song, no. Got to use your imagination, yeah. Turn on your radio and check out every station until you find me on your wavelength. And when you do, you know it won't need no explanation. Follow my imaginary bouncing ball. I'm talking about radio. What I got, it don't show. I can be anything you want me to be, but honey, you gotta listen to me, yeah. I ain't got no video for my song, that's right. You got to use your imagination. I ain't got no video for my song, no. You got to use your imagination, yeah. Talking about radio. Close your eyes, watch the show. It can be anything you want it to be, but honey, you gotta listen to see, yeah. I ain't got no video for my song, no. You got to use your imagination. And I ain't got no video for my song, no. You got to use your imagination, yeah. Got to use your imagination, use your imagination, use your imagination, use your imagination, use it or lose it, use it or lose it. Use your imagination, use your imagination. All that you want to dream. Use imagination. Turn your radio dial and hear what there is to see. Use imagination. Radio, 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 radio sets you free. You got to use your imagination, use your imagination, use your imagination, use your imagination, yeah.
Burn my skin in the water, I didn't mind it. At least it was a feeling that was different. The moon was hot and high. If you don't keep an eye on what's moving through the steam and on the rise, it was a dream, it was real life. There beneath a plum sky.
Not bad.
Ma angyalként űzöm az álmokat, elrepít messze a gondolat. Mitől ragadtunk a földön, az elménk egy átkozott börtön. Eldobom lassan a szárnyaim, úsznak az eltévedt vágyaim tengerén. A lelkemben zűr van, a testem megfáradt, szavakból építek várat. Lehet, hogy nem látok semmit a félelem túloldalán. Ha együtt megélhettünk ennyit, nem volt kár megszületni újra, hogy érezni tanuljak, és a végzetemben utoljára újjak. Felégetni mindent, ami lényegében átad, mert ha elvesztettem, semmi más nem átad nekem. Nekem. Lehet, hogy kéne szenvedés a jó tém. Reggeli fény az ébredésed lótuszán. Ha bármiből látszik, hogy élek, az azért van, mert félek minden újtól, ami lecérít az útról. De erősebb leszek majd újból. A félelem túloldalán, ha együtt megélhettünk ennyit, nem volt kár.
My walk home from the grocery store takes me past my favorite courthouse doors. There's crowds of hungry people everywhere, but that's alright, I brought enough to share. Oh, please officer, you gotta believe me, it's soup for my family. No, I ain't no crook, I ain't no vandal, just pour one out from a can of Campbell's. It's just a perfect summer night for some celebration. You brought the ribs and brought a can of clam chowder. Let's roast these piggies and sing together. Please, officer, you gotta believe me, it's soup for my family. No, I ain't no crook, I ain't no vandal, just pouring one out from a can of Campbell's. minestrone. This thankless job has made your heart grow cold. I got some chicken soup for your fascist solo. Please, officer, you gotta believe me, it's soup for my family. No, I ain't no crook, I ain't no vandal. Just pour one out from a can of Campbell's. Take it, Jim.
Look in the sky over there. See that light? Oh, it's gone. No, over there. Look, it's moving our way. Oh, it's gone. What could it be? Look, it's right overhead.
All right, there we go. Test, test. Okay. Let's turn that up a bunch, and should be good now. Woo! All right, that's pretty good volume. Let's see. You know what I think is a good one to open with on a day like this? Gazing through the window at the world outside, wondering will Mother Earth survive, hoping humankind will stop abusing her sometime. After all, it's only just a few of us, and here we are still fighting for our lives, watching all of history repeat itself time after time. I'm just a dreamer, I dream my life away. I'm just a dreamer who dreams of better days. I watch the sun go down like any one of us, hoping that the dawn will bring a sign, better place for those who will come after us this time. I'm just a dreamer, I dream my life away. I'm just a dreamer who dreams of better days. Your higher power may be God or Jesus Christ or whatever, it doesn't really matter much to me. See, without each other's help, there'll be no hope for us. I'm living in a dream of fantasy. Oh, yeah. If only we could all just find serenity. Would be nice if we could live. Sorry. If only we could all just find serenity. Fudge. Would be nice if we could live as one. When will all this anger, hate, and bigotry be gone? I'm just a dreamer, I dream my life away. I'm just a dreamer who dreams of better days. I'm just a dreamer who's searching for the way. I'm just a dreamer who dreams of better days. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Good strong start, yeah. All right, let's bring the camera down a little, get the relevant logo in frame. That's better. All right. All right. Dreamer I did. Don't need to check that off. All right. All right. Let's keep it in the mellow before I amp it up for the Pride music. Nope, it's D. I've seen you before. No, it's not D. What fucking key does this start in? A. I've seen you before. Couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Skin makes me cry. You float like a feather. Oh, wrong key. Dang. What key is creep in? I always forget. Anyone remember what key Creep by Radiohead is in? The interwebs says G. Okay, I was close. I've seen you before. Could look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather. Beautiful world. Wish I was special, so very special. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Don't care if it hurts. Wanna have control. Want a perfect body. Want a perfect soul. Want you to notice when I'm not around. So wish I was special, so fucking special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. She's running out the door. She's running out of run, run, whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. Wish I was special. You're so fucking special. And I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. Dang. It's been a minute since I did that one. Alright, what's next? Let's see. Maybe. No, I think it's time to take the energy up. Alright. One moment. I got a bunch of stuff I still need to practice on piano that I ain't done for a minute. Let's see. Ooh, duh, I know the good one. Here we go. There, that comes through. All right. Here we go. 33 years, my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope to a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should, this world was made up of that brotherhood of man. Or whatever that means. Sometimes I cry when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out. What's in my head, and I am feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake up in the morning and I step outside, and then I take a deep breath and I get real high, and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, I said, hey, what's going on? And I say, I said, hey, what's going on? And I try, oh my God, do I try? I try all the time in this institution, and I pray, oh my God, do I pray, pray every single day for evolution. And sometimes I cry when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head, and I am feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake up in the morning and I step outside, and then I take a deep breath and I get real high, and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Years, my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope to a destination. Yeah. Lower key feels interesting. Some chords that'll help me out, and then got one I have been messing with a lot the last few days that I'd like to play. Hey Jay, you still there? How's my sound doing? Am I clipping it all on the mic? Hate to give the satisfaction asking how you're doing now. How's that castle built on people you pretend to care about? Or just what you wanted. Look at you, cool guy, you got it. See the parties and the diamonds just when I close my eyes. Expensive torture you sold to some forbidden paradise. I loved you truly. You gotta laugh at the stupidity. I've made some real big mistakes to make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart. You made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts, you sunk your teeth into me. Sucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire. And every girl I ever talked to told me you were bad. No, hang on. And everyone I ever talked to told me you were bad, bad news. You called them crazy. God, I hate the way I called them crazy too. You're so convincing. How do you lie without flinching? How do you lie? How do you lie? How do you lose? Polarizing, paralyzing, fucked up little thrill. Can't figure out just how you do it, and God knows I never will. You went for me and not her. 'Cause girls your age know better. I made some real big mistakes to make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart. You made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts. You sunk your teeth into me. Whoa, bloodsucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire. You said it was true love. You said it was true love, but wouldn't that be hard? You can't love anyone, 'cause that would mean you had a heart. It would help you out, but now I know I can't. 'Cause how you think's a goddamn thing I'll never understand. Never understand. I made some real big mistakes. You make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart. You made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts as you sunk your teeth into me. Oh, bloodsucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire. Whew. Yeah, I saw that news yesterday. Fuck. And people are really just like the WAPO and the New York Times are just like not even calling it a murder. Oh, we talked for years about how the treatment of people in Palestine, for example, is a good model for the intent of what's to be done to us. So I think that we're going to see a lot more of that, where like when queer people and other, undesirables, what have you, die, legacy media that's trying to stay within the state's favor to some degree is going to start doing the, died when a bullet hit them kind of shit that they do when Israel murders Palestinians. Yep, a lot of media did that with Jonathan Joss, who died a fucking hero, saving his husband from a bullet shot by a murderer and arsonist and animal killer who committed a hate crime. But that ain't gonna be the framing, and Texas probably won't even fucking charge him with a hate crime. Alright, what next? Here's another one I can mess with for a minute. Mama, at Waterloo, Napoleon did surrender. Oh yeah, and I have met my destiny in quite a similar way. The history books on the shelf is always repeating itself. Waterloo, I was defeated, you won the war. Oh wait, no. My, I tried to hold you back, but you were stronger. Oh yeah. And now it seems my only chance is giving up in a fight. The history books on the shelf. Could I ever refuse? I feel like I win when I lose. Waterloo, I was defeated, you won the war. Waterloo, promise to love you forevermore. Waterloo, couldn't escape if I wanted to. Waterloo, knowing my fate is to be with you. Waterloo, finally facing my Waterloo. Waterloo, finally facing my Waterloo. So how could I ever refuse? I feel like I win when I lose. Waterloo, I was defeated, you won the war. Waterloo, promise to love you forevermore. Waterloo, couldn't escape if I wanted to. Waterloo, knowing my fate is to be with you. Waterloo, finally facing my Waterloo. Waterloo, finally facing my Waterloo. I think it fades out on the original. Damn. Whew. Let's see. I'm gonna do an MCR one I feel like doing. Let's see. So long to all my friends, every one of them had tragic ends. With every passing day, I'd be lying if I didn't say that I miss them all tonight. And if they only knew what I would say if I could be with you tonight, I would sing you to sleep. Never let them take the light behind your eyes. One day I'll lose this fight. Never fade in the dark. Just remember you will always burn as bright. Be strong and hold my hand. Time it comes for us, you'll understand. Thanks for the follow. Bye. There it is. We'll say goodbye today, and I'm sorry how it ends this way. If you promise not to cry, then I'll tell you just one the light behind your eyes. The light behind your eyes. The light behind. Sometimes we must grow stronger, and you can be stronger when I'm gone, when I'm here no longer with you. You must be stronger, and if I could be with you tonight, I would sing you to sleep. Never let them take the light behind your eyes. I'll fail and lose this fight. Never fade in the dark. Just remember you will always burn as bright. The light behind your eyes. The light behind your eyes. The light behind your eyes. Yeah, welcome Micro SG. Let's see. What's a good one for next? Behind your eyes. All right. Let's get a little happier, shall we? All right. No, we start up here. So close. Take a look around the room. Love comes wearing disguises. How to go about and choose. Break it down by shapes and sizes. I'm a man who's got very specific. What is it? Got very specific taste. You're just my type. Oh, you got a pulse and you are breathing. Hang on, y'all, I want to start this one over. I got a rough start on this. Still in the instrument practice phase before I get back to a regular schedule, I guess. All right, which I've been bad about doing either way. All right. Ah, there. Take a look around the room. Love comes wearing disguises. How to go about and choose. Break it down by shapes and sizes. I'm a man who's got very specific taste. You're just my type. Oh, you got a pulse and you are breathing. You're just my type. Oh, I think it's time that we be leaving. You're just my type. When there's loving in the air, don't fight it, just keep breathing. I can't help but stop and say, double check for double meanings. I'm a man who's got very specific taste. You're just my type. Oh, you got a pulse and you are breathing. You're just my type. Oh, I think it's time that we be leaving. You're just my type. You're just my type. Oh, you got a pulse and you are breathing. You're just my type. Oh, I think it's time that we be leaving. You're just my type. Oh, you got a pulse and you are breathing. You're just my type. Oh, I think it's time that we be leaving. You're just my That is a much better song for the mood. Alright, let's see. What next? I have a dearth of queer music, I fear. Alright, let's see. Ooh, there's a song I've been wanting to try, like, falsetto primarily, so let's give it a try, shall we? Tell me to breathe easy for a while. The breathing gets harder, even I know that. You made room for me, it's too soon to see if I'm happy in your hands. I'm unusually hard to hold on to. Blank stares at blank pages, no easy way to say this. You mean well, but you make things hard on me. I'm not gonna write you a love song, cause you ask for it, cause you need one, you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song if you tell me it's make or break in this. If you're on your way, I'm not gonna write you to stay, to stay. Ooh, that's a hard phrase to do all in falsetto. I like popping that. I'm not gonna write you to stay. Write you to stay. If all you have is leaving, I'm gonna need a better reason to write you a love song today. Today. I learned the hard way that we all say, that they all say things you wanna hear. And my heavy heart sinks deep down under you and your twisted words, your twisted words, your twisted words, your help just hurts. You are not what I thought you were. You are not what You are not what I thought you were. Not what I thought you were. You are not what I thought you were. Hello to high and dry. Convinced me to please you. Made me think that I need this too. I'm trying to let you hear me as I am. I'm not gonna write you a love song, cause you ask for it, cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song, cause you tell me it's make or break in this. If you're on your way, I'm not gonna write you to stay. If your heart is nowhere in, if all you have is leaving, I'm gonna need a better reason to write you a love song today. Promise me that you'll leave the light on so I can see. With daylight, my guide gone. Oh, I believe there's a way you can love me, because I say I won't write you a love song, cause you ask for it, cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song, cause you tell me it's make or break in this. Is that why you wanted a love song? Didn't break in this. Is that why you wanted a love song? Cause you asked for it, cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song, cause you tell me it's make or break in this. If you're on your way, I'm not gonna write you to stay. If your heart, write you to stay. Not gonna write you to stay. Throw you in, if your heart is nowhere in it, I don't want it for a minute, babe. I'll walk the 7 seas when I believe that there's a reason to write you a love song today. Well, that was wrong at the end there. Well, that's a solid 5.5 out of 10 right now for where it could be. All right, let's get it there eventually. All right, next let's do some ukulele. Show off my new uke. This was one of the best birthday presents you can get a person. Check it out. It is very durable. It has a logo I'm not putting super into focus. It's carbon fiber 3D printed, I think. I think 3D printed, they said. It might be hand pressed. We'll see. Anyway. It also has the lower A string on it. Or the lower G string on it. And I don't know. It affects some songs I can play, but I like the sound for strumming, for sure. It's lower. Alright. Well, I went to my first orgy. They said I'd have a ball. A pile of naked bodies lay as high as I was tall. They told me just squeeze in there and don't be shy one bit. So I pushed and shoved and some parts slapped, but most just couldn't fit. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. I need a pick. Maybe not. Well, the greeters at the orgy all stripped me down quite bare. I boldly showed them all my pride, a tool for them to share. 2 inches more, I proudly said, and I would be a king. 2 inches less, a greeter said, no one could see a thing. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. Confusion at the orgy, you know, it's kinda hard to see, so I reached around and squeezed a bit and heard a shout of glee. I then explored some further and felt something quite thick. Well, you know, straight, gay, or whatever way, it sure felt like good dick. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. A big dog at the orgy that I thought was someone's pet turned out to be a furry who came with the local vet. Oh, hey, a narco-Ashkenazi, happy to. They said her name was Binky. Oh, the things she did were vile, but you know, some got bored because she only liked it doggy style. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. A priest outside the orgy, he cried, "This is a sin! How dare you host an orgy and not let the clergy in?" We gladly let him in the house and he joined right in the session, then spent most of his next 2 weeks bragging in confession. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. Oh, what was the last one? In walks the village teacher, a lovely lass named Bung. I asked why they'd invited her, and they said, "Hey, that lady's hung." I didn't understand, and they all said, "Bung, do the trick." So she whipped it out, she dipped her chin, and gave herself a lick. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. An old man at the orgy shouted, "Are you she or he?" And we answered in the bastard's face with a jet of pee. We threw him out buck naked without a sir or miss. No, there's no hang-ups at our orgies, not with gender, not with piss. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. At last, I left the orgy, though slower than I'd come. My body hurt all over, and I had to clear my bum. 'Cause in the dark it's hard to see, and you just gotta trust that you know each other's boundaries where nuts are fit to bust. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. The trouble with an orgy, though some may think it's fine, with bodies piled it's hard to tell what's yours or theirs or mine. All right, next is going to be one piece at a time. Let me do that one on piano, and I'll be back real quick. I got to use the John. All right, let's do this. Let's do a thing that I do endorse and encourage. That was satire. Okay, I messed that intro up. Let's try that again. One more time. Well, I left Kentucky back in '69, went to Detroit working on assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. And each day I'd watch those beauties roll by, and each day I'd hang my head and cry, 'cause I always wanted me one that was long and black. Well, one day I sorted myself a plan that should be the envy of most any man. I'd sneak it out of there with a lunchbox in my hand. Now getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured I'd have it by the time I retired. I could have me a car worth at least $100,000. And I'm realizing, sorry, it's been a while, I need to pull up the lyrics to this one. One moment, please. One piece at a time. Lyrics. No, not that one. Easy lyrics. There we go. And I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. And you know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style. I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. So the very next day, when I punched in with my big lunchbox and some help from my friends, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gears. Now I don't consider myself a thief. GM doesn't miss one little piece, especially if I just strung it out over several years. Well, the first day I got me a fuel pump, and the next day I got me an engine and a trunk, then I got me a transmission and all of the chrome. See, the little things I could get in my big lunchbox, like the nuts and the bolts and all four shocks, but the big stuff, well, that we snuck out in my butt is mobile home. Now, up to now the plan it had went alright, till we tried to put it all together one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. You see, the transmission, it was a 53, and the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. And so we drilled it out so that it could fit, and with a little bit of help from an adapter kit, well, we had that engine running just like a song. Now the headlight, that was another side. We had the two on the left and then one on the right, but when we pull out the switch, you see all three come on. Now, well, the back end, it looked kind of funny too, but we put it together and we got through. Well, that's when I noticed it had only one tail fin. And about that time, my wife walked out. I could see in their eyes that they had her doubts, but opened the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." And as we headed up, and so we drove up to town just to get the damn tags, and I headed right on down the main drag, and I could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. But they're up at the courthouse, they didn't laugh, 'cause they typed the thing up. It took the whole damn staff. When they got through the title, the deed weighed 60 pounds. I got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. And you know it's me when I ride through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. You wanna know what kind of car it is, officer? Well, that's a long story, but it's, it's 43, 53, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50 with a 51, 52, and 53 wheel. Well, the transmission is a 53, but the motor officer, she's a 73, and I think that there's also like a 20 on the keel. It's old equipment. It's 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Nice. At least that's when the shocks were made. Well, an officer, I don't think you had cause, 'cause it's registered to me, this car, so I think this pullover's illegal. Fuck off, please, 'cause I built her one piece at a time, and it did cost me a dime. And you know it's me when I ride through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is, said I'll have the only one there is, made the only one there is around. Dang, haven't played that one in a minute either. Let's see, one piece at a time. That's on the list. There we go. Let's see, what's next? Anyone got some requests? Let's do one I haven't done in a minute. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Let's see if I can still solo worth a damn. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Let's see. I want to try that up in a different key, actually. Fly, fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship, and you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Yeah. That key's a little high, but fun. Speaking of high songs, let's see. Let's do some Dolly. If it's Pride, I gotta do some Dolly Parton, right? Alright, and I got about a half hour to go, I think, if nobody donates. Let's see. Stumble out of bed, and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Get me in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts thumping with folk like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5 ain't no way to make a living, baby. I swear sometimes that many's out to get me. You build your dreams just to watch them shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you got dreams they'll never take away. You're in the same boat with a lot of your friends, just waiting for the day your ship will come in, when the tide's gonna turn and it's all gonna go your way. Working 9 to 5, yeah, they got you where they want you. It's a better life, and you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, no matter what they call it. And you're spending your lifetime putting money in his wallet. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You might think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Wanna move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. 9 to 5, they got you where they want you. There's a better life organized for it, why don't you? It's a rich man's game, at least that's the way they call it. But we are the ones that put the money in that wallet. 9 to 5, labor has power greater. It's a better life if you can just fight for it later. It's a real thing now, you can just go on, ignore it. If you're just gonna back them, make sure that you're sure for it. 9 to 5, they got you where they want you, but there's a better life organized for it, why don't you? It's a rich man's game, only if we let them call it. We're the ones who make it, we could burn down the wallet. I don't know. That's a good one to improvise some slightly more radical lyrics to. I don't. I'm in the wrong key. Of course I am. I don't know you, but I want you all the more for that. And words fall through me, and always through me, and I can't react. And games that never amount to more than they're meant will play themselves out. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You make it now. Falling slowly as I know me, and I pain. I forget the fucking lyrics to that one too. Sorry everyone, I'm gonna come back to that one when I'm better equipped. I don't have a way to pull up the sheet music, and I definitely need the sheets on it. Let's see. trying to do as much of this from memory as I can. Alright, but this one I definitely can't do. Let's see. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I'll dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. These chords are not correct either. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down and sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. What am I doing? It's on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you ever need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I Oh. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's move this just a little to that side. Get it slightly more out of frame. There we go. Alright, I think I got a few more in me. Anything people want to hear? There's a Weird Al one I haven't done in a minute, so maybe I'll do that one next. I like it. Once in a while, maybe you will feel the urge to break international copyright law by downloading MP3s from file sharing sites, or if you're not a Luddite, you could torrent like us all. But deep in your heart, you know the guilt would drive you mad, and the shame would leave a permanent scar. 'Cause you start off stealing songs, then you're robbing liquor stores and selling crack and running over school kids with your car. So don't download this song. The record stores where you belong, now there's the record stores. Come and buy the CD like you know that you should, and don't download this song. Well, you don't wanna mess with the RIAA. They'll sue ya if you burn a CDR. Doesn't matter if you're a grandma or a 7-year-old girl, they'll treat you like the evil, hard-bitten criminal scum you are. So don't download this song. Don't go pirating music all day long. Just go and buy the CD like you know that you should. Remember CDs? Don't download this song. You see, downloading steals money from artists just like me. How else would I afford another solid gold Humvee or a diamond-plated swimming pool? These things don't grow on trees. So all I ask is everybody, please don't download this song. You might wind up in jail like Tommy Chong. Remember Tommy? Go and buy the CD like you know that you should, and don't download it. No, don't download this song. Even Lars Ulrich knows it's wrong, and he's such a decent guy. Go and buy the CD like you know that you should, and don't download my song. My muscles is a little out of shape. Amazing how much you can lose when you don't stream for like 4 weeks. Or do too much music in those 4 weeks, honestly. Alright. I think I still got a couple more. Let's say 2 more. Okay, let's see how this mechanic feels. I might not go all the way through this song. We'll see. All right. Oop, hang on, wrong one. I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you, and fuck her too. Said if I was richer, I'd still be richer. Ain't that some shit? Now all this pain in my chest, I still wish you the best with the fuck you. I'm sorry, can't afford a Ferrari, but that don't mean I can't get you there. 'Cause she's an Xbox, and I'm more Atari. But the way you play your game ain't fair. Now I picture the fool who falls in love with you. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I got some news for you. Oh, go and tell your little boyfriend. I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you, and fuck her too. Said if I was richer, I'd still be richer. Ain't that some shit? Now all this pain in my chest, I still wish you the best with the fuck you. Now I know that I had to borrow and beg and steal and lie and cheat, trying to keep you, try to please you, but being more of your ass ain't cheap. Now I picture the fool who falls in love with you. Oh, oh, yeah. Ooh, I got some news for you. Oh, really hate your ass right now. I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you, and fuck her too. Said if I was richer, I'd still be with you. Ain't that some shit? Now all this pain in my chest, I still wish you the best with the fuck you. Yeah, baby, 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 why you wanna jerk me so bad? I tried to tell my mama, but she told me this is one for your dad. And she did, and I thought, oh, why, baby? I love you, I still love you. Oh, I see you driving around town with the girl I love. Fuck you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you, and fuck her too. Said if I was richer, I'd still be with you. Ain't that some shit? Now all this pain in my chest, I still wish you the best with the fuck you. Oh, thank you for the applesauce. Dang, I gotta get my triggers working again. Freaking audio triggers. All right. Let's do the last couple on Banjolele. Alright, what ain't I done on the banjoleles? Well, on the ukulele, I guess. Alright, guitar, accordion, Oh, let's do some queer vibes, shall we? Here we go. I'll do this and Yellow Brick Road, I think. And Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Let's see. Let's tilt you down a little. Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on a morning star? Well, somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Well, one day we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably some random geek who we're happy to have lurking. So have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da da dee da da do, la dee da do da dee da do. All right, a little rusty on that one, but not bad. All right. What was it I was going to play after that? Oh, yeah. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. I think that'll be tonight's closer. Sorry, Geek. You did come in at the end. Sorry about that. When are you gonna come down? When are you going to land? I should have stayed on the farm. Should've listened to my old man. You know you can't hold me forever. I didn't sign up with you. I'm not a present for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues. Whoa, whoa. So goodbye, Yellow Brick Road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in a penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the toad. Oh, well, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. Well, what do you think you'll do then? Bet they shoot down your plane. It'll take you a couple of vodka and tonics to get you on your feet again. Maybe they'll get a replacement. There's plenty like me to be found. Mongrels who ain't got a penny, sniffing for tidbits like us on the ground. Whoa, whoa. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in a penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the horny-backed toad. Well, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in a penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the horny-backed toad. Well, I finally decided my future lies. I finally decided my future lies. I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. All right. I think that's the game, yo. Yep. No problem, yo. Yeah, let's find someone to raid into. Case explosion's on. That's a good one. You know what? Waxing is still going, so we're going to raid into them. Wait, who's that? Someone changed their icon? Oh no, Stellar Gwyn. Thank y'all for coming. When the union's inspiration through the works launch run, there can be no power greater anywhere beneath the sun, yet would force enough is weaker than the feeble strength of one, for the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. Is there aught we hold in common with a greedy parasite who would lash us into serfdom, who would crush us with their might? Is there anything left to us but to organize and fight, for the union makes us strong? Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. It is we plowed the prairies, but the cities where they trade, dug the mines, built the workshops, and the smiles of railroad laid. Shall we honor not the slave? Now we stand cast and starving. Mr. Wonders many made, but the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. All the world is built by idle drones. All the world is owned by idle drones. Our stars alone. We have laid the wide foundation, built a sky. We're so by stone, and is ours, not to slave in, but to steward as a home. For the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. They have taken unto millions that they never told to earn both that and bread and muscle. Not a single wheel can turn. We can break their haughty power, gain our freedom when we learn that the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong. In our hands is housed a power greater than their hoarded gold, greater than the might of armies, magnified 1,000-fold. We can bring to birth a new world from the ashes of the old. Get on that ash making, for the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong.